Rolling. My first time that I did this was right a few days after I broke my finger playing volleyball, and I was sitting in my house. I think the one day that everybody was off doing school and working, and it was in my house, but most every other one has been in my minivan, hence Thoughts in a Van. It was just Thoughts initially, and then I changed it. I think I changed the title of the channel to In a Van. And I have a crack on my windshield. It's gotten bigger in the last 2 weeks. There's a golden retriever next to me. But I'm the type of guy that this crack in my windshield happened probably over 2 years ago. And I just let it spiderweb, and it's now going across the entire windshield. And the same thing happened to my wife last week. She did what a normal adult would do, is she called in her insurance and she called a repair shop and she got it finished, I think inside of 5 days from the time that it happened, to getting it fixed. She's good at adulting stuff like that, but I do not seem to be as good at stuff like that. But I should. I should get it taken care of. One, because one would think you'd be embarrassed to drive around with a cracked windshield all the way across, and I am a little bit, but obviously not enough to actually get it taken care of. So one of these days, and I think my wife actually said she would kind of preemptively do it for me. And another thing is, I hadn't gotten a new prescription for glasses in. Had to be at least 8 years, maybe 7-8 years. I feel like I've got them adjusted since I've started working with my brother, and also I believe I was with my wife to some degree when I went and got my eyes checked at Lens Crafters. But that was definitely like back when we lived in the beginning years or so. But she set up an eye appointment for the both of us at this place, and then we went, and these are my new glasses, and I can see better now. I think I was about 8 steps from the previous glasses I was using, which now that I think, well, those were old prescription too. So I took a ball to the face in like 2021 in a hitting warm-ups, and they knocked my glasses off, and then they didn't shatter, but the little thing that loops around your ears, like one of them broke off, so I couldn't wear them. So I've been wearing the ones from before that for like 3 years. So yeah, I think I got my glasses on Monday. Today's Thursday. So that first day was like I had drinking a bottle of booze and just walking around with it, everything looked so different, clear, maybe too close. Sometimes when I look at my phone, stuff kind of appears to be like three-dimensional almost. It's amazing that I just don't do these things myself. But I think it comes back to my like fear of confrontation, and good or bad. That probably has stopped me numerous times in my life. Like if I just didn't worry about how things were going to go socially, could have done a lot more things. And I'm not saying this because I'm like trying to make myself feel bad or anything. I think I'm just finally gaining some perspective at this point in my life, in my 40th cycle. Would be nice if I had learned those things a little bit earlier so I could try to get over them. But I think, realizing this might be something that I could help my kids deal with or understand or get over or get better at earlier on in their life. And, yeah. I don't know. Just feeling not overwhelmed, but just there's just so much to do each day, and we don't even do anything super outlandish. What do I mean by that? I mean, I've got 3 young kids. My second one's about to start kindergarten, and they just do like daycare and camps and school, and just the daily grind of getting them up and going places and getting them fed and coordinating the taxi service that is our life and getting them home and fed and bathed, and it's just a lot of things. And once they start doing maybe sports or singing or theater arts, that's just another thing, and it's just it's a lot. And I knew it was a lot because I played club soccer and club volleyball, and my brother and I did a lot of things, but you never really understand like how much that is like for the parents, I think, because they're having to live your life for you to an extent as they're coordinating all the transportation and meals and a lot of things, pretty much everything, until you get your kid to a point where they are saying, I can do this and I want to do this, and so all that, and luckily my wife and I, there's 2 of us, so it seems like it should be easier. Sometimes I feel like I don't help out as much as I could, but just trying to keep the house clean and keeping dishes washed and clothes washed, and then not forgetting about yourself, and working out and trying to eat right and healthy or not drink as much, and then thinking about your significant other, and it's like, making sure you guys fuck enough or are like making lovey-dovey faces at each other enough, which everybody likes that, but this might be the first time, and we're about to have our 7-year anniversary this Saturday. We've been together for 11 years. 11 years and married for 4, and yeah, we had our daughter before we got married. That's just kind of how it worked out. But this might be the first month that you went from like period to period, and we didn't fuck once. And that's a common, I don't want to say myth, but a common thing that's said, or I've heard, is that married people, they don't fuck a lot. And well, I mean, everyone's definition of a lot is different. I kind of gauged it at least once a week was at least you're trying. But at least once a week was like 2 or 3 times was pretty good, and I think 3 is approaching a lot number. I think anywhere over 4 times per week is definitely you're good, but a couple times in one day though, I don't know about that. And not to say that I'm not juiced up still, which I am, or maybe I'm not. But yeah, no fucking. No fucking this last time. But I think Saturday we're probably gonna have white people marital fuck. And you got that to look forward to. What else was I don't know. I just was kind of lost in all that. I think I've been a little like lost in my own drinking and not drinking this summer. You know, been able to put together a couple weeks here or there, and I think I put together maybe like 5 or 6 weeks where I didn't buy any, but I had the occasional beer here and there. And I'm not at a point where it's ruined. I don't think it's ruining my life financially, because I'm too cheap of a person to spend all my money on booze. But I'm just in that frustrating area of what's the term? I had it and I lost it. Functioning alcoholic. And it's again like your definition of what fucking a lot every month or week is. I think everyone's definition of what alcoholism is probably different, but I read or I heard or I was taught or we discussed at one time that like alcoholism is like anybody that drinks like 2 to 3 drinks a day, like 1 to 3 times a week. And it's like, I don't think there's people, in my opinion, there's not people that are drinking 3 beers 3 different times a week, and that's ruining their lives. But that's being categorized as alcoholism. I don't know. But, I mean, it doesn't end up getting that hard to drink more and more as you build up a tolerance, and beer also, it's like you are kind of like hydrating yourself also, so you're justifying it in some respect, in some way, but yeah, I don't know, like yesterday I went and got some beers, and I'm not sure what I'm trying to say, but excuse me. I'm definitely like not. It's not stopping me from being productive, but I know it's like bad for you in the long run. Just like, I mean, again, everything is to some degree, but I'm not sure what to fill this like nervous void of. Actually, I do know. It's like I should be spending all the extra time with my kids, but I spend like I'm so dedicated to them. We do spend an inordinate, whatever, which that word, which means a lot of time. But I'm just like, this is all happening at my house or a couple at dinner or something. But it's by no means like I'm leaving the house, when my kids are there to go drink. That's not it. I just like I'm not sure what is the relaxing vice that I can do that's not so like harmful to your body and your emotions and your pocketbook, I guess was my question. And it sounds great to think about like quitting forever and how good that'll be for your body, and you'll get all shredded and ripped and you won't eat sugar ever again or drink soda. But all those things are, I guess just like day after day there, at some point you like give in to one of those things. And I mean, I've been working more than ever at this point. I've been putting in more hours in the last, I'd say, like since the season ended, so probably the last like 3 months, I've been just like working at home a pretty good amount, and just wondering where I am, I think.